Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. You know, watching yesterday's episode, I wanted to do a review on it, but I've been trying to just do two reviews because I feel like once I start adding on like three and four, that's where it's like people don't get as much notifications. So I may flip it around every couple of weeks. I may try that because I do miss doing Bold and Beautiful reviews. But going into today's episode, following from yesterday's episode, I'm just so disappointed with Finn. I truly am, just from one male to the other. God damn. I mean, you practically just handed your goddamn balls to Steffi at this point. You told Baker to, you know, um, take Sheila down for questioning. It's irresponsible for just her being out. Bro, you don't even have you don't even have a motive. And you said so yourself, or he started to try to speak before he just got shut up by either Lee or Steffi. That was her motivation. What would be her motivation? Even he sat there and was like, well, I don't understand why she would do that for. But they're on the phone, they're talking about reconnecting and everything. That pointless lovemaking scene that they did yesterday. Then Hope comes in, and Steffi's all like, oh, well, just let you know. He's pretty much team Steffi. He's not, his commitment's to me, not Sheila. I was like, and why are you telling her that? Because, she's all like, well, you know, he fought for me and he supported me and, he's not divided and blah, 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 blah. Me. Right? So they're going back and forth. They're sniping at each other. Um, Hope is not to talk. Once again, she brings up the whole Thomas thing and how she's the victim of that and just her usual BS, right? So they're going back and forth. And there's one point where Hope is like, you need to be careful because one day somebody's going to sit there and cut you down to size. And Steffi, this is what I love about this actress, her iconic looks. She was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, just the look on her face. And, Hope kind of walked that back a little bit, but like she was just pissed off. She practically was like, you're screwing me with everything. Why don't you go sit there and check on Zende and his designs and work on your failing line as opposed to getting off my damn business? So she goes down there. Liam has a talk with Finn, talking about, oh, I give you credit for standing up for Steffi and not giving your mom a bunch of excuses. And Finn was like, listen, let me just tell you something. I did it because it's the right thing to do. Practically was like, I don't need your pat in the back or anything. And just once again makes it clear, stay out of my marriage. Stay out of my damn marriage. I don't need your compliments. I don't need your praise. I don't need anything from you. Okay? So after that, I guess he goes to try to surprise. Well, no, he said that he was, I guess, going to go and see Steffi. He got a call, so he took it in a more private area. And that's where Hope was in there changing into different outfits and stuff. And so he sees her, and she doesn't even try to be like, oh, cover up or anything like that. She's just like, yeah. And they get to talking, and Hope is just praising this man. Like, I want to thank you for just giving me such good advice about, what I deserve and this, that, and the third. And then she just starts to get really inappropriate. And I'm just like, okay, Hope, so you just, once again, now you're going to wreck somebody else's home. You already wrecked your own. You wrecked your own home with your actions with Thomas. And now you're going to sit there and wreck her home, wreck Steffi's home because you want to get back at Steffi. The problem is you're using Finn to do it. And Finn has a happy life with his kids that are happy with their two parents being together. But oh no, we gotta have what she gotta have. She gotta get revenge. Anybody else that gets in her way, F them. And then she says something inappropriate like, oh, you're a really good looking man and I'm really attracted to you and I think about you. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And this is when Finn is like, you can't talk to me like that. Like he gives that look like you should know better than talking to a married man like that. And she's all like, oh, well, can a girl dream? Yeah, but not about somebody else's. I mean, not. Let me try to. You should. Dreaming or whatever is fine, but the problem is you take it a step further. And you're doing this specifically to get back at Steffi. The hell if it wrecks Finn's marriage and his happy house with his happy family. Now, Ridge and Brooke are talking, and talking a little bit more about Sheila because why not at this point? And then they get back into how he wants her to, bring back the line and do the fashion shows and the runway. And Brooke is like, yo, I can't be out here grannying it up and walking around with lingerie like that's crazy. I'm gonna look ridiculous. And Ridge is just gassing her head up. Like, don't get it twisted. I think that chick still got it. I think she got some curves, and I'm with it. But if she doesn't feel comfortable, then it doesn't matter. But it almost seems like he's kind of like, no, you should do it because this, that, and the third, and I really like this, and I really like that. It's like, okay, well, you like that. And that's great. It's great that you're still attracted to your wife. I don't know if that's going to translate outside everyone else. That's the problem. That's what she's not there thinking about. She's not thinking about you. She already knows she has you. You've been with her forever. You've seen the good, the bad, and the third. She ain't worried about you. Okay? And in a lot of respects, your opinion doesn't matter on this. That's what she's getting to. Like I said, again, she can still get it. that woman can still get it. But like that's what she's concerned about. So he's all like he wants to start like messing around with her and everything like that and Steffi got tired of seeing a Logan, so she walks and tries to go into the room. And eventually she gets the key from like Donna's desk. I guess she's still working. I don't know if she still works there or not. But she gets the key. She goes inside. She sees a half naked Brooke and Ridge just all over each other. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Now, here's where the language gets a little kind of tricky, right? Because the only thing she sits there and says, oh, I have to sit there and walk into her with another Logan. Steffi, with all due respect, you look like you was about ready to throw up. Okay, you look appalled. And don't get me wrong, I want to sit there and walk in any room in any situation where I get to sit there and see my dad have. I can't even finish that sentence. But like, I want to sit there and see that. And Brooke was like, well, we were trying to find somewhere private. Brooke, you just said that you were trying to find somewhere private at your office job. Y'all weren't in the park somewhere or some bushes or anything like that or whatever. You're at your workplace. Here's the thing. Steffi should not have to be sitting there worried about walking into a room and seeing her dad get it on with you. That's just unprofessional on so many levels. And like, what the hell? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's about it. I just, when it comes towards Hope and her blaming Steffi for Thomas leaving, it's like that. It just gets old. It gets old, and I have this feeling like a lot of people just start to roll their eyes the minute that she's like, well, you convinced Thomas to leave to go to Paris with Douglas, and it's just like, oh, this is good. No, please stop. Like, stop. Just stop. Now I do see a preview more about Katie not trusting Poppy, and I agree with Katie, but I'm also just like from a story point of view, but you still out of pocket. I don't trust her. Okay, well you don't live here anymore. You don't live here anymore. You're not the lady of the manor. Why are you even still sitting there talking like your opinion actually matters? I don't get that. Yes, from a viewer's point of view, she's right, but from just the story inside or whatever, boy, you're out of pocket. Go find another man. Go find another man to sit there and be with. Your chances of pass is over. Is done. Let it go. You don't want to be with him, but you don't want somebody else to be with him. Seems pretty selfish to me. And Brooke in her lingerie, modeling something. So that should be interesting. Anyway, I feel like that's about it. I can't think of anything else. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I'll see you in the next video. Also, live stream as well. So whatever I didn't cover here, we'll cover in the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And of course, we'll talk about it all. Young and the Restless. This whole scene with Sharon and Phyllis, General Hospital, obviously Born the Beautiful, and Days of Our Lives.